Hello everyone, this is Amanda Santos from the Amanda Santos BR channel. For those who don't know me, I'm a Brazilian living in the Canary Islands who loves traveling the world, exploring unique places full of stories. Continuing my adventure in the city of Visaginas, I had the opportunity to visit a country house that undoubtedly provided one of the most charming days of my life. The experience was so magical that I felt like I was in a fairy tale, surrounded by an environment where nature flourishes in perfect harmony. The area of country houses in Visaginas is a special part of the city, originally designed during the Soviet era. Back then, these country houses, known as Dachas, were common in various regions of the Soviet Union. They served as a retreat for city workers, a place where they could reconnect with nature, grow their own food, and spend time with their families away from the frantic pace of urban life. The Dachas in Visaginas were built with a simple yet charming aesthetic. The small wooden houses are often painted in vibrant colors that stand out against the abundant green landscape. Each house has its own little garden, where flowers, vegetables, and fruit trees are lovingly cultivated. In the past, these dachas were allocated to workers from local factories and plants, such as the famous Ignalina nuclear power plant, as part of the state benefits. As I walked through these areas, I was greeted by a true natural spectacle. The gardens were filled with an incredible variety of flowers, like tall sunflowers that seemed to smile at the sun, daisies swaying gently with the wind, and vivid tulips adding a touch of elegance to each space. The vegetable gardens were brimming with fresh, healthy produce such as carrots, beets, cucumbers, and cabbages, all grown organically and with great care. There were also plenty of fruits, with apple and pear trees loaded with fruit, as well as small bushes of raspberries and currants adding a sweet touch to the landscape. Today, these country houses in Visaginas still retain much of their original charm. Although the city has undergone many changes since the end of the Soviet era, the dachas continue to be a refuge for locals. Many of the houses have been renovated and modernized, but without losing the traditional touch that makes them so special. The gardens and vegetable plots continue to be carefully maintained, and the tradition of growing food and flowers is passed down from generation to generation. What makes this part of the city so special is that despite the changes over the years, the essence of what these spaces represent remains intact. The connection to the land, the joy of growing your own food, and the simple act of spending time outdoors continue to be valued by the residents of Visaginas. I was warmly welcomed by the owners, a local couple who take great pride in the work they've done with the land. They enthusiastically showed me their blooming garden and well-tended vegetable plots, where they grow a variety of flowers, fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Every corner of the space reflected the love and care they dedicate to the place, and it was a truly magical experience. I love nature, and I love seeing the transformative power of the land in creating life. It's fascinating to observe how, from a simple piece of soil, vibrant flowers, healthy vegetables, and vigorous fruit trees can emerge. Each plant is an expression of the strength and generosity of the land, a testament to the fact that with care and dedication, we can cultivate beauty and sustenance for our lives. This natural cycle of growth and renewal deeply inspires me, always reminding me of the essential connection we have with the world around us. After exploring the exterior, I was invited to enter the house, where they kindly allowed me to film so I could share this interesting and special type of house with you. The house was cozy and full of personality. As we were doing a small tour in the living room, I came across an exciting surprise. Among several tastefully chosen music band posters, I found a photo of Ayrton Senna. For any Brazilian, seeing the image of this national icon always evokes a wave of emotions, and this moment was particularly incredible for me. Ayrton Senna is a national symbol of pride and excellence for Brazilians, representing determination, talent, and passion in motorsports. His legacy transcends sports, inspiring generations with his dedication and spirit of overcoming challenges. I already felt like I had been friends with them since childhood. The house was small and cozy, with a narrow staircase leading to a room upstairs. After exploring the house, we sat down for a delicious meal prepared with fresh ingredients harvested directly from their garden. It was truly wonderful, in my opinion, with authentic and simple flavors that made the moment even more special. For dessert, I tried a traditional Lithuanian sweet called chakotis, which has a curious shape resembling an anthill and a sweet and delicate flavor with honey notes that I loved. To complete the meal, we had a tea that was one of the tastiest I've ever had, smooth and comforting. I liked it so much that I became curious about the brand, hoping to find it in the Canary Islands where I live in Spain. That moment around the table, sharing good food and good conversation, was unforgettable and a fundamental part of the charming day I experienced at this beloved couple's country house. At the end of the day, while I sat on a blanket on the ground beneath a beautiful tree, surrounded by all that natural splendor, I felt a profound sense of peace and satisfaction. Being there, among the flowers, gardens, and charming little houses, was like stepping back in time and experiencing a bit of what the inhabitants of Visaginas must have felt in past decades. Without a doubt, this visit to the country house was one of the most magical and unforgettable moments of my trip, and a true testament to the simple and enduring beauty found in local traditions. So, everyone, did you enjoy this charming tour of the country house in Visaginas? If you were also fascinated by this magical experience, don't forget to leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any adventures. And for those who speak other languages, there's more good news. The same video is available in Portuguese, Spanish, Italian, Russian, and English here on the channel. So just choose your language and check it out. Comment below which part of the video you like the most, and if you have any suggestions for future destinations. Until the next adventure, bye-bye.